Hi everyone, my name is Sanjeev. In this video, I will demo how to configure TLS for NGINX Ingress in Runtime Fabric. I have installed the Runtime Fabric on Amazon EKS Kubernetes cluster. Its name is abc-eks-rtf.test and it's in active states. We can observe the inbound traffic URL. I have configured the NGINX Ingress resource template and path is demo-api.abc.com, and here I have not configured the TLS in the Ingress template, and that's why you can observe that we are using HTTP protocol, and when we deploy the application on this Ingress associated to this runtime fabric, so when we deploy application it will get the domain name from this URL. And here you can observe that we are not using HTTPS right now, we are using HTTP protocol. And here is the Ingress template that I have applied. Here you can see the host name is demo-api.abc.com, and right now I do not have the TLS section, and that's why here URL is http://demo-api.abc.com. I have deployed an application on this runtime fabric. And here we can observe the domain name is http://demo-api.abc.com. We can invoke this application using this domain name. So I have already written the curl command for this. Here is the curl command, curl -b. -b is for Barboge. And here is the domain name and the endpoint path that I have given in HTTP listener, that is demo. And here I am using resolve option. I'm resolving the demo-api.abc.com right here on port 80 to this IP address. So let me run this command. So we can see that we are getting the response message successful, and this is coming from the application that we deployed here, demo-api-52.1, and it's returning this response. Now I will configure the TLS for NGINX Ingress in Runtime Fabric. So for that, first I need to create self-signed certificate and corresponding private key. So I will use this command to create the self-signed certificate and private key. This will create the self-signed certificate and corresponding private key. For country name, I will give India, state Delhi, city New Delhi, organization name ABC INC, organization unit I will give IT, common name I will give the same common name that we have provided here for the runtime fabric. So I will provide this name. It should be same for common name. You can enter any email address. So we got the private key and we got the public certificate, and they just now created on 1:12 a.m. and 1:14 a.m. and right now 1:40 a.m. Now I will create the Kubernetes secret TLS secret. So for that I will run this command, and this command will create the Kubernetes TLS secret. This command will use the self-signed public certificate that we just created, and it will also use the private key. Kubernetes secret has been created. Now I will use this ABC TLS secret in Ingress template inside the TLS section. Now I will copy the TLS section here. So I will go to my notes, and here is the TLS section that I'm going to copy inside the Ingress resource template. So I have copied the TLS section. It's using demo-api.abc for hosts, and it is using the secret name abc-tls-secret, and this is the same secret that we just created. So let me save this file. Now I will apply this file. So I will update the Ingress resource template. I will apply with this apply command, Kubernetes apply command. So we have applied the Ingress resource template that have the TLS section. That means we have configured the TLS for our NGINX Ingress controller inside the Runtime Fabric. Now we can go to the Runtime Fabric here in mount traffic. Here you can see that now we have HTTPS instead of HTTP because we have applied the Ingress resource template and that have the TLS section as well. So we are getting the URL from TLS section. That means whenever we will deploy the application, it will get the domain URL starting with this URL. We can go to our deployed application. Inside Ingress tab, and here you can see that it's saying the existing template has been removed. So this endpoint is no more valid. So we need to remove this endpoint so we can create a new endpoint. So let me cross it. Now I will add the new endpoint. So we got the new endpoint here and it is starting with HTTPS. Now the domain name is starting with HTTPS and rest of the name is demo-api.abc.com. Now we can invoke this API using TLS. So I have written the curl command to invoke this application. So let me go to my notepad, and here is the command. This is the URL domain name of this application. Let me apply this change as well. So for this application, this is the domain name and that's what we have here. And /demo is the path that I have given in HTTP listener. -v is for verbose. And here I'm providing the CA certificate, the server certificate that we will receive from the server. This will be validated with this public certificate that we created initially using this command. And here is the name. So we are giving same name. That's where our public certificate exists. So this certificate and a certificate that will come from server will be validated and this should be same. Then only we will receive the response from this URL. And here I am using resolve option. So I can resolve this demo-api.abc.com:443 with this IP. So let me run this curl command. Okay, here we got the response message successful. And here we can see that connection hostname demo-api.abc.com validated against certificate name this. So certificate is getting validated that we passed here. So server certificate that we're receiving from this endpoint is getting validated with this certificate that we have in our file, and it's validated successfully, and that's why we are getting this response. So we have successfully configured the TLS for the NGINX Ingress controller inside the runtime fabric. Now the communication between the caller of this application or API till the NGINX Ingress controller of the runtime fabric is secured, and we have secured the communication by creating TLS configuration inside the NGINX resource template, and for that we created the Kubernetes secret, TLS secret. TLS secret use the private key and public certificate that we created using OpenSSL command, and we got the private key and public certificate key, and that we used inside the Kubernetes create secret TLS command, and we were able to create the Kubernetes TLS secret, and that's what we referenced here. This is all in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel and hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.